Attention please. Welcome to the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja, Nigeria. We proudly announce the realization of the Abuja Dream Project, the Nigeria Dream, the Africa Dream. You are welcome to the world's fastest growing capital. Enjoy your stay.
Welcome to the World Travel Market London, Excel 2008. And you are here today with AfrikaBiz Media. We are going to interview a gentleman, and he's going to introduce himself to us.
Thank you very much. My name's Otumba Olusegun, the Director General of Nigerian Tourism Development Corporation.
Thank you very much, sir. Could you just tell us a little bit about your organization?
Basically, my organization is responsible for marketing, developing, and promoting tourism in the entire Federal Republic of Nigeria. And that we make sure we set in motion a monitoring organ that gives us a feedback mechanism.
And since you've been appointed, we have seen a major difference at the World Travel Market. The stand design, the way things are working. We just want you to tell us a little bit about it. And also we know that one of the directors actually did make a comment about Nigeria and the improvement since you've been appointed. Please tell us about it.
Well, basically, it's been a wonderful opportunity for this appointment 2 years ago. We've been able to reposition tourism as one of the major products to market Nigerian, both in terms of economy, investment, and its image. We have been able to showcase Nigeria to the whole world and tell the whole world that Nigeria has come of age to make a statement in terms of its tourism strength. And that, I believe, with the World Travel Market 2008, is been able to showcase Nigeria and tell the whole world that we can do it and in fact do it better.
Well, I believe, sir, you are a man of reform, and we've heard that you've launched the satellite navigator in Nigeria, and this is absolutely wonderful. Could you just tell us about it, please?
Well, the Navigator SPR, GPS, it's a product that was released to the whole world in 1983 by the American soldiers when Ronald Reagan was then the president of America. And so many other continents and countries have tried to have their own Navigator 8, never been successful. So today, Nigeria has keyed into that global village of having our own street map, 3D and 5D mapping system, with collaboration with some foreign partners. And today, our navigators are working in Nigeria, and we're very proud to say you can now come to Nigeria and find your way very easily.
And we are also proud as Africans, and I believe that you had some good comments, especially from Ghana, other countries in Africa, but especially Ghana. Could you tell us about the relationship you're going to have with other African countries? Because you are a success story, so we need to know about it.
Well, basically, we've received requests from about 3-4 countries asking us to help them develop their own Navigator 8, and we're going to do just that. But particularly, Ghana commended us for taking up the giant stride of getting this done. We're going to collaborate with all the necessary major countries around us to develop tourism. Is not a local content. It's a global thing, which you need collaboration, and Nigeria is very open to the collaboration.
Thank you, sir. Now, we know that the Nigerian government has a Vision 2020. Now, could you tell us how your organization and your vision fit into that 2020 vision, please?
Yeah, thank you. Mr. President have a 7-point agenda, which namely security, infrastructures, empowerment, employment, etc. Now, all the 7-point agenda keyed into one thing: tourism potentials. And our organization is doing everything possible to realize and make the Mr. President's 7-point agenda a reality. And that's why we're keen into every aspect of it to make tourism a better place for all of us.
Now, also one question I wanted to ask you was, you saying, Nigeria said they are the heart of Africa. Now, they are the giants of West Africa. So how is Nigeria going to be the locomotive and pull the rest of the region onto his wagon?
Well, Nigerian truly is the heart of Africa. Very hospitable people, accommodating, very friendly. What has happened is we have been able to key into bringing other African countries to appreciate and understand our leadership role. Definitely with this in mind, Nigeria is carrying along. Nigeria has more peacekeeping force than any African country, giving assistance, support, aids to other countries. So we have been able to show our senior brother or the leader in Africa, and will continue to do that. We will not relent in an effort to carry along other African countries in making Africa a great continent.
And finally, how would you like to be remembered at home and abroad? If you could just tell us.
Well, thank you very much. Basically, I would like to be remembered as that one individual that God has blessed to bring the revolution to tourism in Nigeria. And I would like Nigeria to be the best and preferred tourist destination in Africa pretty soon, where we say tourism is life.
Have you been there?
Otumba Rushere, yesterday when we discussed, you were saying that Dubai and South Africa were really the two countries that you felt that really were successful. And then you felt that you can use these two models and make it into one and implement it into your vision. So maybe you want to tell us a little bit about that.
Well, there's no need reinventing the wheel. If a country has a very strong component, either tourism or investment, you key into it. I identified Dubai and South Africa because they're doing very well from two different areas. Dubai don't produce anything, but everything is being sold there. South Africa has one very strong content of originality in terms of tourism. And we believe in Nigeria that if a product is good, how do we improve on it? And that's why I talked about those two. And you will recollect that as far back as 1994, Dubai found out that their oil might be draining down by 2016, and they invested over 800 million. Today, they are reaping that in multiples. So why not? We can also do that. And I believe very strongly that Nigeria, a country of 36 states, plus Abuja 37, 704 local government, over 140 million people. I believe that if we get it right, and which we're definitely going to get it right, it will reduce unemployment, reduce crime, and make our society a better place to be. And more tourists will be encouraged to come to Nigeria. So we believe that oil has taken a lot of our time, and we cannot continue to depend on oil, because basically oil is good, but tourism is better. And that's why we say oil is exhaustible, but tourism is sustainable. With every sense of responsibility, I can say it, that tourism gives greater opportunity to employment anywhere in the world, and give more opportunity to empowering the people within the community. So tourism, it's a product that we as a people with our population, we must get it right and make our country a better place for all of us.
Now, I know that a lot of countries today are doing ecotourism. Now, is Nigeria promoting ecotourism?
Definitely we are. I said it earlier on. We have a very strong component of tourism in Calabar. We also have in Jos, which is the Plateau State. And recently, we discovered we have a lot of ecotourism strength as far as Obudu. So Nigeria is doing it. But what we're saying is we're looking at the areas we are very strong and we'll capitalize on it. But ecotourism, definitely we are doing very well there.
And I'm just going to ask Tash finally on, I know you're trying to attract foreigners to Nigeria to come, but what about the actual Nigerian diaspora? Are you doing anything, are there any incentive to make them come on holiday to their own countries and bring their children and bring their friends? Are there any incentives?
Absolutely, there are. Only last year, we encouraged all Nigerians in diaspora to come on a rebate ticket arrangement with some designated airlines. And this is paying very well to us. We cannot continue to say we have Nigerians in diaspora without knowing their roots. So we want them to know their roots, their children to know their roots, so that in future, even if they lose their parents, they won't be looking for their roots. They will have had a touch contact with their roots. That we've done, and it's well accepted, very encouraging, and we believe we're not relenting on our effort to sustain it.
Well, sir, I believe you're a man of vision, and we are very honored to be with you today. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much, and please keep up the good job.
Thank you. Well, as you can see, we have finished our interview, and it was very interesting, and goodbye.
Just like in overseas, I can't believe my eyes, all that I see. I'm proud, I can say it's a place to be. We are putting no more keep plotting, no overthrowing. Like was I was open, out when I spoken. We arrived and that's it, you went national airport. Live about 20 minutes to my head out, but I'm telling you, it's end of fairy tale. Cause I'm checking a 5-star hotel. I'm a JGC in the FCD. Got no knowledge of anywhere I'm done. There's money that it costs to call. So the minister cost up, but my poor middle jack. She told me, please remember.